Hello and welcome to my channel. And as it's Tuesday, it's time for another hashtag Tag Tuesday. This is an open collaboration hosted here on YouTube by Handmade by Shirley. And if you want to join in, remember to use a hashtag Tag Tuesday and tag Handmade by Shirley and use the prompt that's given each week on Handmade by Shirley's community page. She puts them up a month at a time. So we've got next week is the last week of the month. We've got medallions coming up next week, and then it'll be a whole month of new prompts coming after that. And if you join in at least twice, but why not join in every week? It's a really fun challenge. If you join in at least twice, you'll get put into a draw at the end of the month and you'll get a chance to win a small crafty prize. Now, this week's prompt is bark or wood textures. I went with wood textures. I don't think I had any bark textures in my paper pads or embossing folders. There was a few different choices of wood textured paper here, but I decided to go with this one, a nice darker one with the kind of knots in the wood. This was a Craft Sensations pad. I've actually lost the front page of it, but it was a lovely selection of woods and like Hessian papers in it, but not much wood left. It's been a great pad. So Craft Sensations, I can't remember if that's actually the Works or if it's the range. I'm pretty sure it's one of the two, unless it's B&M. If you know, let me know in the comments. So I was thinking I had a wooden fairy door, so I was thinking at first to make a tag with a wooden fairy house, but couldn't find my wooden fairy door that I had. No idea whereabouts in my stash it is. So I reached out for this, my trusted Paper Elements art by Marlene. You might have seen me using this quite a few times in recent months. Still got hundreds of die cuts here left over, loads and loads. Trying to use quite a few of them up before actually getting the pad that I had tried to order, because this was a mistake. But there are still lots of lovely die cuts in it, and I have been able to use quite a few of them so far. So instead of fairy house, I thought the fairy door that I was looking for, which was actually wooden, I thought there's some doors and windows in this page, so I thought I'll do that. And instead of fairies or gnomes, I decided to go for birds. So I had birds in this paper pad as well. And here is my tag. A very, very quirky birdhouse it is. This bird had already had the crown on his head, so I thought this looked quite like castle windows, I thought. So I thought a royal bird and castle treehouse. And used the wee door at the bottom there. Added another bird from this art by Marlene pad. Added a crown to him, her. Well, I imagine that's the queen and that's the king. So this big bird was already sitting on this branch, so I added the leaves that also come out of the Paper Elements pad. And I was going to try and make a home tweet home instead of home sweet home, a sign, but it was too big for the tag, so I just had to cut it out and just glue it on. I stamped it on the back side of the paper that I used because it's a different shade of wood texture, as you can see here. Finished off with a ribbon. I thought this was a really beautiful ribbon. It's got gold stars and pearls. Again, I found it in my sister's stash. Very handy having a crafty sister. So I thought that could match in with a kind of whimsical theme. So I hope you like my tag, and I hope you'll check out hashtag Tag Tuesday and see what everybody else has made in this open collaboration. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.